Hi, I'm Dr. Karen Bailey. I'm a clinical orthodontist practicing in Pensacola, Florida.
Hey, I'm Tori, and I am an aspiring doctor. I'm going into my third year of my undergraduate, and then I applied for med school this year.
I'm with the August 2013 mission team going into the Bolgatanga area, the upper northern region of Ghana. Today we visited the Baptist Medical Center, and it was just an incredible experience.
This place was just a little building, had a couple other buildings off to the side, but it was just a small little thing, and there was 2 rooms for surgery, a maternity ward, a children's ward, and it was different. I mean, it was dirty. Like, you walked in and you looked at the surgery table and you thought, wow, I don't even want to touch that, much less be operated on it. You felt unclean walking through it. We all came out and wiped with wet wipes just to get the clean, the smell off of us, and it was just really humbling to see that, because you don't see that in America. You never see just people laying there looking like their life was on the line. I was one of the only ones to go into the surgery room, and you walk around and there's just cabinets of medicines, and everything that you could imagine was just thrown all over the place. The surgery table looked like it hadn't been cleaned in 40 years. It was just dirty, and the lights were dirty. You looked at the floor and it was just covered in stuff. You don't even want to think about what stuff was on it. And needles lying around in little piles. And the equipment looked, again, 40, 50 years old. We saw the hazardous waste basket, and it was just it was the same thing in America, a little red basket, but it just was just gross. Like, in America, they're so sterile and clean, and they don't want anybody who touches it to get infected, and here it was just covered in junk. I don't even know what it was. We started out in the maternity ward, and there was a few beds, probably 8 or 9, and the administrator told us that they only keep the mothers no later than a day, just because they don't have enough equipment to take care of the kids, the babies that are born. And we walked to the maternity ward, and it was just tiny, tiny day-old newborns just laying in the bed with their mom. And in America we have big beds to just keep the kids separate, and nursery wards, and here they just lay on the bed. And one mom had just given birth yesterday, and she was just laying there with nothing. She had a bag of water next to her, and that was about it, and nothing like the type of equipment that we have. And they said they deliver 200 babies a month, which is, they do not have enough supplies for each one. And if they have a premium baby, or 2 or 3 on the same day, they have to make the choice of which one they're going to put in the incubator, just because they only have one incubator that works. So imagine that, like, having to decide which baby you're going to help to live when you have 2 or 3 that need an incubator. And in the incubator that we had, there was 2 tiny twins. They were just cuddled up right next to each other, and it was really heartbreaking. I mean, I can't imagine the toll that takes on the people's lives, that they have to decide which child they're going to put in the one incubator. And so to me, that was just heartbreaking. And then we went through the children's ward, and the children's ward, most of the kids were in there due to anemia or malaria. Even the kids just there for anemia. In America that's not really a big deal. There's a lot of people that are anemic, and we just put them on iron pills. And here the kids just looked like they were dying. I mean, these tiny little ones. And the kids all had a bed. Most of the kids were on a bed, which was good. But again, the cleanliness was just so questionable. Everything was just dirty, and you could just smell. Pastor Lonnie asked me, if I could stomach it, and I said yes, but he just said that he couldn't even stomach the smell, much less take care of his kids. So the people that work there definitely have a calling for that, and God has definitely blessed that hospital by putting them in there. But again, it's just so sad. Your heart just breaks for every child in there. It was definitely eye-opening, and it shows you, we're thankful that the Baptist Center is here, but at the same time, they just need so much help. They just need so much money to run this thing, and they're not getting it.
I was so happy when we entered the facility and I saw that there was a dental clinic on the premises. Just one very small portion of the clinic is dedicated to relief of dental disease, and we were allowed to tour the area by the administrator of the entire clinic. Just opening the door, the smell of dental materials filled the air and just brought lots of memories from my own dental practice back home and my father's dental practice. However, stepping into their clinic, while being a great experience, it also broke my heart because the equipment there is very much in disrepair. It's old. Some has to be in excess of 50 years. The hydraulics don't work on many of the units. The chair does not move at all. Really broke my heart to see that being the best that was available from that facility.